Hey everybody, DemonX here, and today we are going to be covering 10 tips that I would give to any new player just starting a game or returning, or even if you play and are starting a new character. These 10 tips are going to help you out a lot. So we're going to get right into them with number 1. So for any death or life player, you get your AoE super late in the game, around level 48 I think, and 50 something for life. 48 for death and 50 something for life. So it wouldn't be a bad idea to go buy Scarecrow and Forest Lord TCs and use them while questing. It's going to help you out a lot and speed up everything, especially death being a great school to solo quest on your own, but without an AoE it's slower for sure, so using that TC is a great plus. Number 2, spend your training points wisely. When I started the game, and I know a lot of other people when they started the game, they go and train a secondary school. So like I was Storm when I first started, and I trained, I think it was Fire as my secondary school, and you are not supposed to do that. So the smart move to do would be to train utility spells and use your main school for hitting and also use its utilities. So for most schools you would train Ice to Tower Shield, you would train Death to Faint, if applicable Life to Satyr. Not all schools need it, and you can always use Satyr TCs, which actually heal more than the cards, so always think about that. You've always got Elemental Blade and Elemental Trap, or Spirit Blade and Spirit Trap from Krokotopia, which is also something that you need to train. So I would always save my training points for stuff like that instead of using them for just training as a secondary school of one thing and then wasting my training points. Alright, tip number 3. Find someone to quest with. Questing alone is really hard and slower, and when you have people to quest with, or like even people to, just have fun with in the game, it makes the game more fun and makes you want to play more. So I would always recommend finding at least one person to play with. The easiest way to find that, honestly, is probably using the kiosk and trying to find people that are around the same quest as you. So you would look for people that are maybe a boss or two behind you, and maybe you can go and help them and then have them catch up to you, and then you guys can quest. Also, there are a lot of Discord channels or Discord servers for Wizard101. I will link a few down there, including my own. Down there as in down there in the description. But yeah, you can always find people that are questing. There are always people questing, and you can find probably someone to help you out, or just make a new friend. Alright, tip number 4, and I would really highly recommend this. Save as much money as you can if your account is new, and then once you hit 50,000 gold, buy a mount from the Crown Shop for gold. So if you guys didn't know, in the Crown Shop there are mounts that are for gold, and you can buy them. Including the cheapest one is 50,000 gold, which is a broom. You've got also the lion, tiger, horses, and a bunch of brooms too that are all for gold, and they're great starting mounts. They give you the same speed as premium crown mounts. And I also have a video, my top 5 mounts, that I will link in the description, so you can always go farm that if you're high enough level. But probably the best mount you should get as soon as possible is the broom mount. It's cheap and it's good. It's not the prettiest, but it's as good as any other mount. Alright, tip number 5. Sell everything you're not using, except Crown's gear, of course. For plants, sell everything that isn't crowns. Furniture, sell anything you don't like or don't think you're going to use. So it doesn't clog up your backpack, just throw it in your dorm room, or maybe go buy like a cheap house from Wizard City or Krokotopia and, use it as a storage house. That's never a bad idea. For snacks, sell everything that's below rank 4, because it's not really useful, especially if you're a new character, trust me. Anything above rank 4 might be more useful. And then of course there are, mega snacks, and there are different ways to farm for mega snacks, and I might actually do a video of that in the future. That's not a bad idea. Reagents, never sell reagents. Never, unless you have 999 of one specific reagent and you need space to open packs or something, then that's fine. But never sell reagents, because a lot of times you need a lot of them and then you're going to be you're not going to have any, and then you're going to struggle and you're going to have to go farm countless hours trying to get back all the ones you sold. Number 6, make sure to farm specific dungeons when you're the right level. So like for level 30, farm Mount Olympus. For level 60, farm Waterworks and Zigzag. For level 100, farm Darkmoor. For level 130, farm Catacombs. There are also dungeons for level 70 and level 90. I usually skip them because Waterworks and Zigzag gear is so OP that it could take you from level 60 to level 100 easily. But yeah, always make sure to have somewhat good gear, because questing with bad gear is a nightmare. Trust me, from experience and from other people. Ask anyone in the comments. Yeah, questing with bad gear is definitely not the best thing you could do. Alright, number 7. You don't need to spend crowns to get good gear. Lots of good gear that you can get from drops. Waterworks gear, Zigzag, everything I mentioned in the tip before, tip number 6. Most of those are gear that you get for free. And there is a lot of gear that you can get from packs, but the money you put in sometimes isn't worth it, especially if you're not PvPing. If you're just PvE, you can usually get really good gear for no money and just putting some time into farming a dungeon or a boss. Number 8. Every time you level up, I would recommend going to the pet pavilion and training your pet. Every time you level up, your energy refills from 0 or from whatever number it is to the max number. And then you can just quickly go to the pet pavilion, train your pet, make sure to give him all your snacks, and then just go back to questing. It takes a few minutes, and then your pet will level up way faster than trying to train him once a day or however long it takes to refill your energy. Alright, number 9. Selling in the bazaar is the best guaranteed price you can get. Except if it's in no auctions or crowns, then sell them in the shopping district. But always try to sell all your items in the bazaar, because that's where you're always going to get the best price. If you go try to sell anything in the shopping district or quick sell them, you're not going to get a good price, but sometimes it's faster, so do it at your own choice. Alright, and number 10, and one that you should always use, and I use a lot for all the videos I'm making and all the gear that I farm for and everything. Make sure to use the wiki or the sea of videos on YouTube. You can find everything and anything on the wiki or on YouTube. How to defeat bosses, what gear to get, what's the best gear per level, who should you be farming, mounts that are for free, ways to get crown items by farming. There's so much stuff you can find on the wiki and on YouTube. Just always make sure to look it up and research. But anyways guys, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all. Make sure if you liked the video to share with your friends. I'd really appreciate that. It means the world to me. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Also, thank you so much guys for helping me hit 100 subscribers on YouTube. It is crazy. Recording this video right now, we're at 103, and it's just crazy that, we got to 103. I know it's a small number compared to a lot of people, but it just means a lot. So just thank you everyone, and have a great one, okay? Bye bye.